What's going on, guys? It's GZ. Welcome to my channel. So I have been getting this question a lot. GZ, talk about the new legendary Paragon specialization and the legendary skills, because people are already close to 320 Paragon level, all getting closer. So yeah, I think I should talk about that now because I was actually testing them and I didn't want to talk about them before I actually do that. So I'll start with the legendary skills here, starting off with the Overload. You periodically become overloaded, causing your next 5 primary attacks within 3 seconds to have 60% increased primary attack speed. This is actually really good. Overall, the cooldown is 20 seconds only, and also when the previous effect ended, this will then begin the cooldown. So yeah, it has a longer cooldown kind of, but really nice for PvE or PvP both if you have it ready, and if you have a support, and if you're in a dire situation when you have to use your primary, you will have this ready on the go and trigger it versus anyone who will try to get close with you. But if you are somewhat using dot setup for PvE or PvP, that release is amazing. When your continual damage harmful effects expire, they explode, dealing 30% of their total damage to all nearby enemies, and cooldown is also even lower, 10 seconds. So this, in my opinion, is a winner for the dots. Then shock barrier is just alright. This is not great in my opinion because it requires you to have a huge chunk of shield, so you could cause some burst of energy there. So overall, I would say these two are really good and can be used for PvP and PvE both. Now moving on to the Slayer, let's begin with this Malaka red skills. Deterioration. Continual damage from your harmful effect is increased by 10%. It's a dream come true for the dot setup, guys. Then this and the yeah, pretty much support PvP guys. They can do a lot with that. And then your continual damage harmful effects also reduce the attack speed of afflicted enemy by 10%. You can improve that by 15%. This, I was testing it, and if you guys ask me, GC, how are you testing it with Demon Hunter? Did you use summon builds? Answer is no. I actually used this with the dash builds, but I used Puncher Obscura as a blade, so it was causing the attack speed slow, making sure the others could not be able to attack me faster. So that is what I was doing. And also, since I have the dash skill and I'm using safeguard pent, with which give me the shield every time when I use my dash with the escape now also grants a shield absorbing 12,000 shield. It was enhancing my shield by 10%, so I was using that with the another node here, which is unwavering. Gaining a shield also makes you immune to the next two knockback effects, so this is actually really nice. Keep your demon hunter on his feet really strongly. So these two, in my opinion, are really good in the yellow skill nodes. This not so much. Gaining a shield reduce the cooldown of all your non-damage skills, so just don't bother using this one. Damage that would shatter your shield will be fully absorbed. Not sure which one is that attack. Maybe hammer from the barbarian, or a really strong hit from a challenge rift monster when you are playing against a high difficulty challenge rift monsters, or the enemy is the right word. But anyhow, then this one is actually nice. Gain a shield every 30 seconds that absorbs damage equal to 15% of your maximum life for 6 seconds. This is really nice. I have tried this out, but however, this one is a winner in my opinion. If you can dash, I mean, if you can trigger a lot of shield, then this one is a winner compared to this one. But you can use all three of these. This and this three are the winner in my opinion in the yellow here. But here, these guys are really strong. This one, Rapture, enemy suffering from 3 of your continuous damage effects explode, dealing 32.5% of base damage to all nearby enemies. This is insane. And when you continual damage harmful effects expire, they have 30% chance to spread to up to 3 nearby enemies within 10 yards. So the radius is huge, and there's more, but the damage they deal is reduced by 66%. But still, I would say this is good, but you don't have to use this. This one, this one, this one, and this one are really good. And here I have tried this one versus the Slinger for PvE, but the damage output is not that great. Primary attack and ultimate damage is increased by 7%. Primary attack against the same enemy deal increased damage up to a maximum of 10%. Then the damage of secondary effects triggered from a primary attack are increased. So if you are somewhat lacking damage, you can use these 3. But if you are somewhat a player who has a lot of damage but need attack speed, you can go with the tempo and up to the tempo. This one, damaging enemies with your primary attack, increase your primary attack speed by 1% for 3 stacking up to 10%, and this one stack up to 20%. However, you can see that for the PvP setup, I did not use any of those because I believe the damage is alright. My intention was to slow down the other player's attack speed and make sure that I have a lot of shield. And this setup I actually like, but I still am testing a lot. But for the support guys, they should use these for easily, and maybe one from these here. So overall, Slayer is really strong for PvP and PvE both. But so far I have only tested this setup in the PvP, and I am kind of liking it. But anyhow, this is it for the video. Just wanted to share my thoughts quickly, and also do let me know what setup you're using here with this, what skill nodes you're using, and if you have tried it out, because Slayer is actually good. Slinger, however, is still the strongest when it comes down to providing the most damage. Slinger is still the winner because it gives you critical chance and all damage. On the other hand, also it gives you movement speed. So yeah, Slinger is overall the monster for the PvE, but Slayer is more hybrid. This is why you can see all options here. You can max them. You can mix them and make up your own setup according to your play style. So I'm really liking this. But anyhow, this is it for the video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Until then, take care, have fun, and bye guys.